Welcome to STEP. This is Gabi, the trauma informed personal trainer. Today we are doing a 5-piece back body tension release program. And all you need is a foam roller. So if you're sitting a lot, probably you're in a hunched over position. So your back body, everything in the back, gets lengthened. So rejuvenating and regenerating those lazy muscles, not a pretty word, but let's go with it. Opening and releasing the tension in those areas will help you feel more alive again. And when you go to bed, you're able to feel nice and tall even while you're lying down. Okay, so we are going to start with the calves. I'm going to lift my bum up and rolling back and forth on the foam roller. But if this is too much for you, you can just put the bum down as you see me do that. Here we go. And just go like this. This way you're putting less weight on the leg, on the calf. And you can also go side to side, little windshield wipers. Just make sure you're relaxing the ankle so you're not holding tension there. I already have a front body program, same amount of movements, five exercises. So this is the other one for the back body. So we have front and back. And if you feel like doing both back to back, you can. So you get a nice full body release. Or if you need a short one because that's all you have time for or capacity for, this is a great way to do this one or the other one, the front body one. Okay, we are moving up to the hamstring. If you have tight lower back, it's very possible that you have a tight hamstring as well. This is the hamstring here. Again, I'm lifting my bum up because I'm putting weight on my wrist. If this is not doable, you can just really drag your bum forward and back. That's absolutely fine. Or you can even just dig in there sideways, similarly to the calf. Here we go. If you have a hard time leaning forward, let's say you cannot tie your shoelace because you cannot reach your feet, your shoes, then very possible that you have tied back body, calves, hamstring, lower back, and so on. So helping by doing these movements can be very, very beneficial. I'm going to switch. As you see, I'm not going back and forth between the right and the left. I'm moving up first and doing two body parts back to back because this just makes a lot more sense. But if you feel like doing calf, right and left, and then move up to the hamstring, you can absolutely do that way as well. Here we go. Again, relax the ankle. Make sure you're not tensing. I see it with a lot of clients that the ankle can hold quite some tension. So if we pay attention to relaxing it, then we can let go of the tension. And moving up, coming to the hamstring. There's also another option if you absolutely don't want to hold your body weight in this position. You can grab a ball and just place it around the tight spots and just let your leg rest on the ball. That's an option. That's more targeted. It reaches Smaller areas, it can be more intense as well, if that's your goal. There we go. I'm turning my knee, my thigh, reaching different spots. Here we go. A few more moments here. If you want to spend more time on it, you can always stop the video and stay as long as you like and continue with the video when you're ready to move on. For now, I'm going to move on and place the foam roller to the side because we don't need it for a little while. We are going to do cat cow, which releases the lower back beautifully. Get onto all fours. Can go wrong with some cat cows. I'm also tucking my toes under because that way I can release some tension in the toes in the feet. Wrist right under shoulders, knees right under hips. And I'm going to lift the head. Inhale, arch the back gently, not 100%. And exhale as I'm tucking the tailbone under, curving the back. Inhale and exhale. Pay attention to the intensity. Don't go with a 10 out of 10 effort, or we can call it 100% effort. Find a happy middle where you feel your body is moving, but you're not hurting yourself. You're not stretching um, your max range of motion. You can get there eventually, but start with a comfortable range that nourishes you, that feels good, instead of just going for the hardest, the biggest range of motion. Because that's something I see with a lot of clients, just going for it, not thinking that that might be too much too soon. And let's do two more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Excellent. We are going to do, we are going to switch it up a bit since we are already in this position. So we are going to do karate chop. I love this one because it releases the lats, this guy, if you see it from the side camera. So I talk about the lats a lot. When we are hunched over, the lat muscles lengthen and they become underactivated when you're actually doing strength. So you're trying to do strength, you're strengthening your back muscles, but the back muscles are no longer able to get activated because everything is too lengthened. So we have to bring some blood flow and improving the fascia there to slide and glide better. So that's what we are going to do here, staying on all fours. And the foam roller is on an angle on the side that we are having the hand on the ground, edge of the palm, and reaching for keeping the bum over the heels. And exhale out. Inhale back. Exhale. Inhale. And while you're doing this, you want to relax the arm that's resting on the floor. So make sure this shoulder is not coming up to the ear. So exhale and inhale. Be mindful of the shoulder. Some people have very loose shoulder girdle, or at least one shoulder might have an issue with this movement. So make sure this feels good. If it doesn't feel good, you may want to get your shoulders checked out. That's always a good idea. Okay, other side. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Here we go. And I'm yawning. I love talking about yawning because when you're yawning, actually, your nervous system starts to regulate. So, being able to do that in the studio while we are shooting this video, this is huge. So, if you're noticing that at home, at while any of my you're yawning during any of my workouts, please know that that's the biggest compliment for me because that means your nervous system is relaxing, slowing down, starting to feel safe. That's an app's ultimate goal of mine with every single client of mine. So the last one will be upper back release, which is right beside the leg. So we reached this guy before. Now we are going to go with the upper back. If we use technical terms, we call it T spine or thoracic spine. So have it right there, hands behind head, letting the head rest in the palms and rolling up and down. I always offer two options for this one. One is having the bum off the ground. Let's do a couple of rolls like that. And make sure you're not going too low. You don't want to reach the middle back. Once you reach the bottom of your shoulder blade, that's where you stop and then you come back up. And the other option is having the bum on the ground and you're rolling, curling on the foam roller. That's your other option. You choose which one feels better. For some people who have restricted breathing, the curling on it with having the bum on the ground can be too activating in a dysregulating way. So if you feel very resistant, you feel like, ooh, this doesn't feel right, just do the way that feels safe and comfortable for you. These programs are for being able to relax and come back to yourself, feel safe and regulate yourself after a long, difficult, stressful, or tiring day. So it's more about finding the way that works for you, not for you to put yourself in an imaginary box where, oh, this is what Gabi says, this is what I need to do. There's no such a thing. That's why these programs are trauma informed because it it it's for your needs. It's not against your needs. Excellent. And that was the last exercise of this program. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to follow me for more and see you next time.